So students, now we are going to learn exponential series and logarithmic series. This is the appendix chapter of the class 12th. So we are going to understand this series so that our binomial series, other series, our concept will be further enlarged. So let us go to the chapter. I'm enlarging it. Exponential and logarithmic series. See, this is fx is equal to 2 to the power of x. Is equal to 2 to the power of, suppose if I plot with fx as y, 2 to the power of x, as it goes to minus infinity, it becomes 0. It will touch x-axis at infinity. And this goes to here. And when x is 0, 2 to the power of 0 is 1. So this will touch with this point 0 and 1. Then this rising in an exponential way. What is this exponential way? It's going in an exponential way, 2 to the power of x. So this is e to the power of x. What is e? E is 2.718. So it is almost equal to, both graphs are similar. This is 2.718 to the power of x, say 3 to the power of x. This is 2 to the power of x. So the graph is going exponentially. Where this exponentially rise is, we are seeing, suppose a disease is spreading. First, 2 persons will contact, corona disease. 2 persons will contact. Then these 2 will contact another 4 persons. Now, as the contacting persons increases, the rate of disease will increase in exponential. The slope is very high. Suppose if a line is going like this is constant slope. So for every day 2 persons, every day 2 persons, every day 2 persons, like that. But if it is a parabola, say y is x square, y is x cubed. So 3x, slope is 3x. So as x increases, slope increases 3 times. But in exponential way, very fast rise. The slope changes dramatically more. So the disease once catches exponential spreading, then almost all population will get exposed. This occurs many ways. Exponential we use in our even charging of capacitors. Even we see in the radioactivity distribution. These are all exponential variations with respect to time. Even our health also sometimes can deteriorate exponentially. So let us understand, exponential means what? Slope is more. As the time passes, slope is very high, very fast growth, cancer growth, all this growth in the exponential. What is this e to the power of minus x? It is decreasing, exponentially decreasing. If I start spending my money left and right, my bank balance will decrease exponentially. So this is like this. So let us understand this function. Again, the domain is minus infinity. This is minus infinity to plus infinity. Range is always positive side, 0 to infinity. 0, 1 is always on the point. Now it is ever increasing. As we go from left to right, this is increasing. Now, if b is less than 1, b to the power of x, b to the power of x. If b is less than 1, then what will happen? From 1 onwards, it will be going like this. So it will be 0 when it is x is infinite. So it is a reducing function. The graph of the function b to the power of x will decrease as we go from left to right. In fact, all our things we live in the logarithmic we will reduce it to less than 1. But here to understand, if b is more than 1, it is increasing. B is less than 1, it is dropping. So let us see the function. How e to the power of x is defined? First, e is defined as 1 plus 1 by n whole to the power of n as n tends to infinity. This is e. 1 plus 1 by n whole to the power of n as n tends to infinity. Let us see. This is 1 plus 1 by n whole to the power of n. Do we know the binomial expansion? 1 plus n into 1 by n plus n into n minus 1 by 2 factorial by n square plus n into n minus 1 into n minus 2 by 3 factorial into 1 by n cube. This is x cube, like that. So if I take out n here, n get cancelled. Here n and n square get cancels. Here what is left out is 1 minus 1 by n. 1 minus 1 by n into 2 factorial. Here 1 into 1 minus 1 by n into 1 minus 2 by n by 3 factorial. 3 factorial. Like that it goes. If n is infinity, all other factors will become 0. So what it is becoming? 1 plus 1 plus 1 by 2 factorial plus 1 by 3 factorial plus 1 by 4 factorial, like that. So this is my exponential series, e to the power of 1. So 1 plus 1 is 2, 2 plus half is 2.5, 2.5 plus 1 by 6, 3 factorial means 6, 1 by 6 means what? 0.16. So 2.5, 2.66, so like that the value goes. This value will never cross 3. Here you see, 2 factorial less than 2 square, 3 factorial is less than 2 cube. Like that, if I take a series 1 plus 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2 square plus 1 by 2 cube plus 1 by 2 to the power of 4, when I compare with this 1 plus 1 same, 1 by 2 same, 1 by 2 square, it is 1 by 3. You have seen here 3 factorial is less than 2 cube. 3 factorial is 6, 2 cubed is 8. So here from here 3 factorial onwards it is coming. Here there was a mistake earlier, we have corrected it. Earlier it was 2 factorial, now it is 3 factorial. Here 3 factorial is more than 3 factorial is 6. So this is 2 square is 4, but 1 by 6 is less than 1 by 4. Similarly 1 by 4 factorial is less than 1 by 8. So like that, if we compare, in front of 2 factorial I am meaning 1 by 2. 3 factorial I am writing 1 by 2 square. Because 3 factorial is more than 2 square, but 1 by 3 factorial is less than 1 by 2 square. So this value is more than 3 factorial. This value 2 cubed, 1 by 2 cubed is more than 1 by 4 factorial. That means E should be less than this. Whatever I am using the figures which are more than the respective figures of E. So if I add this, what is this? 1 plus, this is a geometric progression with a ratio of 1 by 2. So A by 1 minus R. So 2 minus 1 is 1. 2 goes 1 plus 2 is 3. So E is less than 3 and E is more than 2. So it has 1 plus 1, 2.5. More than 2.5, less than 3. If we go to sufficient numbers of this, I am converging E to 2.718. Understood how we got E? From fundamental definition of E. This is fundamental definition of E. It is defined as 1 plus 1 by n, or is a Euler's number. They have invented, this have discovered by Euler, invented. So this has been useful in all exponential variation. 1 plus 1 by n whole to the power of n. This is the series. Let us see e to the power of x. So 1 plus 1 by n whole to the power of x. So nx, now I am putting nx expansion. Here I am taking x, I have taken out, all n into n I have taken out. So x into x minus 1 by n. So when n is infinity, these 1 by n terms will become 0. So this becomes 1 plus x square by 2 factorial plus x cubed by 3 factorial, like that, infinity. E to the power of x. If I put 1, I am getting e value. E to the power of 1 is 1 plus 1 plus 1 by 1 factorial. In fact, it is like this: 1 by 0 factorial plus 1 by 1 factorial plus 1 square by 2 factorial plus 1 cubed by 3 factorial, like that. It is appearing. So 0 factorial onwards we should count. This is 0 factorial. This is 1 factorial. X by 1 factorial, x by 2, x by 3. So e to the power of x is this. So how the exponential difference is defined as x to the power of n by n factorial, n from 0 to infinity. It's defined as x to the power of n by n factorial. 0, you always remember, it should be 0 to infinity. Suppose in my series is appearing from this, x by 1 factorial, 1 plus 1 by 2 factorial plus 1 by 3 factorial. Here, say e to the power of 1. Instead of getting this, you can get 1 plus 1 by 2 factorial plus 1 by 3 factorial, like that. That means what? This one is missing. So that series will be e minus 1. If it starts with 1 by 2 factorial plus 1 by 3 factorial, like that, these two terms are missing in the series. So e minus 2. Like that, this is also e to the power of x is equal to 1 plus x by 1 factorial, 1 by 0 factorial, x to the power of 0 by 0 factorial, x to the power of 1 by 1 factorial, x square by 2 factorial, like that, x to the power of n by n factorial. So if these two terms are missing, if my series starts with n is 2, if a series starts with n is 2, x square by 2 factorial plus x square by 3 factorial, that means what? These two are missing. So that series will become e to the power of x minus 1 minus x. So when we are solving the problems, we should always remember, when the sigma x to the power of n by n factorial, n 0 to infinity, will become e to the power of x. If n 1 to infinity, then e to the power of x minus 1. If n 2 to infinity, e to the power of x minus 1 minus x. So we should remember. Now let us say, what is log a to the power of x to base e? The x will come here, x log a to base e. Now this is e comes to this here, a to the power of x is equal to e to the power of x log a, base e here. So this is a e to the power of x. So we know how to define e to the power of x. This is e to the power of x. So e to the power of x is defined as e to the power of x. E to the power of x is 1 plus x log a by 1 factorial plus x log a whole square by 2 factorial, like that. So this is how a to the power of x is defined. So that is why base e has come everywhere. Log e to base e is 1. This is a Euler number which is very useful. So what is e to the power of minus x? What will happen if in place of x I put minus x? So this is minus, this is plus, this is minus. So we'll get alternative plus and minus. 1 minus 1 by 1 factorial. That means these two get cancelled. 1 minus 1 0. So 1 by 2 factorial minus 1 by 3 factorial, like that. So 1 minus x by 1 factorial plus x square by 2 factorial. This is e to the power of minus 1. E to the power of minus 1 is nothing but 1 by e. E to the power of minus 1 minus x means 1 by e to the power of x. So when we are solving the problems, we should remember these relations. Where it is starting, how it is plus minus and factorials in the denominator. Denominator consists of factorials and numerator consists of the powers of factorials. This is e to the power of x. Let us do some problems so that we can get acquainted more with this subject. Suppose this series is given. Bottoms, you see, 2 factorial, 3, that means it is e series. It is exponential series. So all such series exponential will first find what is nth term. Here what is nth term? This is n factorial. This is n into n plus 1. So the nth term is sigma n into n plus 1 by n factorial. If I put n 1, 1 factorial, 1 into 2, 2 factorial, 2 into 3, 3 factorial, 3 into 4. So this is my representing my whole series. Sigma is sum. So when I am n getting cancelled, this is n minus 1 factorial it is becoming. So n plus 1 by n minus 1 factorial. So n plus 1, I want here it is same. Both should be same factorial. See here, my e comes from same 1 by 1 factorial, 1 square by 2 factorial, x cubed by 3 factorial. These two should be same. These two should be same. Square 2, 3, 3. So to bring to that same, what I am doing here is n minus 1 by n minus 1 factorial. N plus 1 I am writing as n minus 1 plus 2. This I am writing as n minus 1 plus 2. So this is n minus 1 by n minus 1 factorial plus 2 into 1 by n minus 1 factorial. So if I add these two, n minus 1 plus 2 is n plus 1. So this is 2 into 1 minus n minus 1 factorial. N is from 1 onwards. So n minus 1 what is becoming? 1 by 0 factorial. So this line is starting with 1 by 0 factorial. So this is represents my e to the power of 1. So this is my e. Now what is this representing? Let us see. N minus 1 by n minus 1 cancels. What is left over? N minus 2 factorial. So here n is starting from 2. N is starting from 2 because 2 minus 2 is 0. So this is also 1 minus n minus 1 by 1 is e. This is e. This is 2 into e. This is e 2 times of e. So e plus 2e is equal to 3e. What is PQ I have written? P here, suppose n minus 2 is P. Then what is P starts from? If n starts from 2. What is P starts from? P starts from 0. If n starts from 1, what is Q starts from? Q starts from 0. So 0 to infinity, 1 by P factor is E. This is also E plus 2E, 3. So we have to convert this into my exponential series. Let us see second. This is the series given. What is nth term? This is suppose n, this is 2n plus 1. So 2n plus 1 by n. This we are able to identify what is nth term. So bottom we are getting n factorial 1, 2, 3, 0, n is 0 onwards. 1 by 1 factor n 0 onwards. Suppose n we put 0. 0 factor is 1. This is 1 by 1. 1 is coming like that. So n factor. Now here I am converting to 2 times. 2 into n by n is 1 by n minus 1 factorial plus 1 by n factorial. So 1 by n factorial I am having from 0 onwards. So this is directly n is here n is it has become n is 0 to infinity. Because when I put 0, so 1 by 0 factorial is 1. And I put 1 factorial 3 by 1 factor. So it is representing 0 to infinity. That means 2 into 1 by n minus, automatically it becomes 1 to infinity. 1 minus 1 is 0 to infinity. So this is 2e, this is 1 by n factorial. Here n is 0 to infinity, this is e. So this total is 3e. Minus 1 will not come. Because this is 0 to infinity. If 1 is not there, then it will come. Suppose 2 into 1 by n minus 1. So 1 by this is 2a. So here this is n 0 to infinity. When n is 0, I am getting first term. And n is 1, I am getting second term. N is 2, I am getting third term. So like that. So if I come 2n by n factor, n get cancels, so n minus 1 factor. 2 into sigma 1 by n minus 1 factorial plus 1 by n factor. Here n is 0 to infinity, so automatically it becomes e. Here 2 into 1 by n minus 1 factorial, this becomes 1 by n, 1 becomes 1, 1 minus 1, 0. Here also 0 to infinity, 2e plus e, 3e. 3e minus 1 might be wrong. Let us see. If 1 is not there, then it comes 2e minus 1. Let us see this. 1 plus 2x by 1 factorial plus 3x square by 2 factorial, x cubed by 3 factorial, like that. You see, x square by 2 factorial, x cubed by 3 factorial, we are getting some relation with my e to the power of x. Let us see how it is behaving. What is the nth term? Nth term, if I put this as 1, I have kept separately. So 1 n factorial. This is 2 times this. This is n plus 1. This is 2 factorial 3. This is 3 factorial 4. So this is n plus 1 x to the power of n by n factorial. Okay. From this term onwards. If n is 1, I'm getting what? 2x by n. If n is 2, 3 x square by 2 factorial. So it is tally. So from this, basically I have to put bottom n. Bottom I have to put n is 1. Then how it is being? This is n plus 1. This is x to the power of n. This is n plus 1, x to the power of n. So this is my nth term, general term. So 1 plus this I am converting into n into x to the power of n by n factorial plus 1 into x to the power of n by n factorial. N is 1 to infinity. Now if you see 1 plus this n get cancelled, this becomes n minus 1. So this becomes n minus 1. So x to the power of, I'm taking out x also out. So when I take out x here, x to the power of n minus 1 by n minus 1 factorial. Plus this one is becoming x to the power of n by n factorial. This is from 1 to infinity. It is not from 0. So this becomes x to the power of n by n factorial is e to the power of x minus 1. Because the series is starting from second term. N is 1. So is it ex minus e to the power of x minus 1. 1 get cancelled. So this becomes e to the power of x. Now this is also what x to the power of n minus 1 by n minus 1 factorial. This is also e to the power of x. So x into e to the power of x. See, x is not variable. What is variable is n. X is fixed. X can be 2 or 3 or 4, whatever it is. X is fixed. So that is why I am able to take out from here 1x. So that this will tally with my e to the power of x formation. X to the power of n by n factorial. Or x to the power of n minus 1 by n minus 1 factorial. It becomes 0 to infinity. So this is x into e to the power of x plus e to the power of x. So this is my answer. What I am doing in all these things, I am finding out nth term. I am converting into e to the power of format of exponential series. That's all. 2 steps. Nth term, convert into respect to e to the power of x format. Let us see another example. Here, what is the nth term? 1, 4 n factorial by 1 plus n up to n by n factorial. So this we know sum of n natural terms n into n plus 1 by 2. So now I am converting n by n minus 1 factorial. So this becomes half into n plus 1 by n minus 1 factorial. N plus 1 can be written as n minus 1 plus 2. So this becomes 1 by n minus 2 factorial plus 2 by n minus 1 factorial. So it is simple of series. This is half into 1 minus sigma 1 by n minus 2 factorial is e. This is 2 into 1 by n minus 1 sigma is e. So half into e plus, this is half e, this is 2 into e. So this is e plus half e. This is 2e plus 2e into 2 half gets e plus half e, 3 by 2. Okay, so what we have done here, we have converted to nth term, sigma of nth term. I made 2 series here by splitting and converted each series into e form. Let us see one more. 1 square by 2 factorial, 2 cubed by 3 factorial. You see, if it is x to the power of n by n factorial, I just try to put e to the power of x. But x to the power of n is 2 factorial. This is 3 factorial. Difference is there. This is 3 square by 4 factorial. Not. So let us go to nth term. N factorial in the bottom. So it starts from n starts from 2. N starts from 2. N factorial. What is the top one? This is n minus 1 whole square. N minus 1 whole square. N minus 1 whole square. So n minus 1 whole square by n factorial. This I am splitting n square plus 1 minus 2n by n factorial. Again n square, n getting cancelled. N by n minus 1 factorial plus 1 by n factorial minus 2 by 1 minus n1, n minus 1 factorial. Always remember n is from 2 onwards. Now here n by n minus 1. So n I am writing as n minus 1 plus 1. So n minus 1 by n minus 1 factorial plus 1 by n minus 1 factorial plus 1 by n factorial minus 2 by 1 minus n1 factorial. Now this is 1 by n minus 2 factorial. N minus 1 get cancelled. So here this is plus 1 by n minus 1 factorial minus 2 by 1 minus n factorial. These two getting added becomes minus 1 by n minus 1 factorial plus 1 by n factorial. This we know from the series, n is 2 onwards. So this becomes e, this becomes e minus 1, this becomes e minus 2. This becomes n by n factorial n 2 onwards. So 0, 1 is missing in the series. So 1 by 1, 0 is 1 plus 1 by 1. So 2 e minus 2. This is e minus 2. This is e minus 1. So 1 by 1 factorial is starting with. So e minus 1. This is e. 2 minus 2, 0 is starting from 1 by 0 factorial. This is e. So when I simplify it, I'm getting e minus 1. Again, same type of problem. We have a series here converted to nth number. So this is odd series. 3 factorial, 5 factorial, 7 factorial. They are not in line. So this is not n factorial. Bottom is a odd number, which starting with 2n plus 1 when n is equal to 1. So when it is 2n plus 1, the top one is 2n. n1, the top is even series, bottom is odd series. So 2n plus 1 by 2. Again same, I can write 2n plus 1, this 2n plus 1, 2n plus 1 and 1 minus 1, 2n plus 1 minus 1. So 2n plus 1 can cancel. This becomes 1 by 2n factorial minus sigma 1 by 2n plus 1 factorial. N is 1 to infinity. See, this is not my e. 1 by 2n factorial is not e. E starts from all n factorials. This is also not e, but these two together becoming e. Let us see. 1 by 2n factorial I am splitting. So 1 by 2 factorial plus 1 by 4 factorial plus 1 by 6 factorial like that. 1 by 2n plus 1 also I am spreading. 1 by 3 factorial minus 1 by 5 factorial minus 1 by 7 factorial like that. This is minus. So these two together, how they are forming? Let us say I am adding 1 and reducing minus 1. 1 minus 1 by 1 factorial plus 1 by 2 factorial minus 1 by 3 factorial plus 1 by 4 factorial minus 1 by. So this is forming a series of e to the power of minus 1. So we have seen here e to the power of minus x. 1 minus x square plus minus plus minus. So x is 1 here. And together they are forming the series. 1 by e. So let us see another problem. 1 plus 2 square by 2 factorial, 3 square by 3 factorial, like that. See, this is almost x square, x cubed is not there. This is 3, this is 2 different terms. But this is certainly e series. 2 factorial, 3 factorial, 4 factorial is e series. Suppose now I am dividing. 1, 2, 1, 2 getting cancelled. What is left out here? 2 by 1 factorial plus 1, 3, 1, 3 getting cancelled. 3 by 2 factorial, 4 by 3 like that. So this is n factorial by n plus 1. Top is n plus 1. 1 plus n plus 1 factorial by n factorial, n starting from 1. So I'm splitting it simply. N by n factorial is 1 by n minus 1 factorial plus 1 by n factorial. So 1 plus 1 by n minus 1 is e. 1 by n factorial because n starting from 1, it is 0 term is missing. So this is e minus 1. So my answer is 2e. Let us see some more examples on this. 1 by 2 cubed by 2 factorial, 3 cubed by 3 factorial, 4 cubed by 4 factorial. This is different. 2 square by 2 factorial, 3 square by 3 factorial. But here is 2 cubed by 2 factorial, 3. Again, 1, 3, 1, 2 I am getting cancelled. So 1 plus 2 square by 1 factorial, 3 square by 2 factorial, 4 square by 3 factorial. Now what is this term? N factorial by n plus 1 whole square. N plus 1 whole square. N plus 1 whole square. If it is n is 1, or n plus 1 whole square. So n plus 1 whole square by n factorial. I'm splitting n plus 1 n square plus 1 plus 2n. So 2n by n factorial become 2 by n minus 1 factorial. This is factorial. This is 1 by n factorial. So n square by, again also n getting cancelled. So n square can be written as n into n minus 1 plus n. This is n square minus n plus n get cancelled. So n into n minus 1 plus n is n square. This always we do this. Even in my sums also I have done this n square. So this is 1 by n factorial. This is from n is 1 onwards. So this is e minus 1. This is n is 1 minus 1 0. So 0, 2 by 0, everything is coming. So this is 2 into e. So e minus 1 plus 2e. So what is this is becoming? So n into n minus 1 getting cancelled here. 1 minus n minus 2 factorial plus 1 by n minus 1 factorial. So 1 by n minus 2 is e. 1 by n minus 1 is also e because n is 1 onwards. It's total 5. So what we are doing? We are splitting the nth term into respect to e terms. We are making this single series into so many 4 series, 3 series. Now we see this. 1 by 2 factorial plus 1 by 2, 1 plus 2 by 3 factorial, 1 plus 2 plus 2 square by 4 factorial. This is different from this. Here simply sum of natural numbers. Here is sum of natural numbers. This is 1 plus 2 plus the sum of natural numbers. Here it is given 1 by 2 factorial, 1 plus 2 by 3 factorial, 1 plus 2 plus 2 square by 4 factorial like. So what is the nth term? Nth term is 1 plus 2 plus 2 square plus 2 cube like the 2 to the power of n minus 2 by n factorial. So what is the nth term here? 2 to the power of n minus 2 is the numerator of the nth term and denominator is n factorial. Let us see this. Let it be s. So I am multiplying with 2 times. It is a geometric progression. I am going to calculate it. So 2s. 2 plus 2 plus 2 to the power of n minus. If I do minus 2s minus s, what I am getting 2s minus s, I am getting 2 to the power of n minus 1 minus 1. 2 to the power of n minus 1 minus 1 I am getting. This is s. So what is my nth term? Nth term is sigma 2 to the power of n minus 1 minus 2 to the power of n minus 1 minus 1 by n factorial. This is my nth term of this series. So let us see how I am getting it. So half I am taking out 2 to the power of n by n factorial minus 1 by n factorial. N is 2 to onwards. So 1 by n factorial becoming e minus 2 automatically because e 0 1 is missing here terms. I am doing minus 0 1 terms. So e minus 2. This is fixed. Now I am coming to 2 to the power of n by n factorial. So this is x to the power of n by n factorial. Sigma x to the power of n by n factorial e to the power of x. Here also 2 terms are missing. So minus 1 minus x to the power of 1 by 1 factorial. So 2 terms I am minusing in this series because n is starting from 2 onwards. N see 1 by 2 factorial. This is starting from 2 onwards. This is not starting from 1. So that is why e square e to the power of x minus 1 minus x to the power of 1 by 1 factorial. So when I am simplifying this, I am getting a perfect square, e minus 1 whole square. This is e minus 1 whole square. So half into e minus 1 whole square is my answer. Let us see. I want to find coefficient of x to the power of 3. So what is this? E to the power of 2x into e cubed. So I am taking out e cubed out. E to the power of 2x. I know how to spread e to the power of 2x. 1 plus x plus a square by 2 factorial plus 2 by 3 factorial where x is 2x. So what I want x cubed, I get to do only up to this point. So 8 by 3 factorial into e cubed. E cubed into 8 by 3 factorial, that is 4 by 3 e cubed. This is the coefficient. So we can find out any coefficient from this expansion. Okay, we will continue logarithmic series. Let us continue our exponential series and logarithmic series. We have considered exponential series so far, which is having 1 by 1 factorial, 2 factorial, 3 factorial in the denominator. In the logarithmic series, we will have 1 by 1 plus 1 by 2, 1 by 3, like that in the denominator. We will see the logarithmic function. Okay. If this is my exponential function, where the growth is exponentially high, this is my logarithmic function, where the growth, as x goes on, the slope will be 0. dy will be 0, will be reduced. Here, dy is more compared to dx. Here, dy is less compared to dx. So, slope will be continuously reduced. These are all contemporary approaches. So y is 2x. Y is 2 to the power of x means was log y to base 2 is equal to x. Log y to base 2 is equal to x. This is what log y, in place of log y to base 2, I am putting log x to base 2. So these two are not same, but so this is a logarithmic function, this is a exponential function. Now you see here how a logarithmic function. So log 1 is 0, so x-axis will be 1 and y-axis will be 0. Here x-axis is 0, y-axis is 1. So this is a logarithmic function. This is a fraction of logarithmic function. Half base half to the power of anything goes on reducing. Fraction goes on reducing. Half into half into half, 1/8, like that go on reducing. Minus, in fact. So these are the two logarithmic functions. These are the basic logarithmic formulas which we learned during our earlier stage. Let us refer this. Log b to the power of x to base b. So x comes here, x log b to base b is 1. So this is x. So these are all our log a by b, log a minus log b, log a b, log a plus log b. We log a to base b is 1 by log b to base a. These all come from the fundamental definition of logarithm. So this is the fundamental definition of logarithm. B to the power of c is equal to a. So b to the power of log x to base b is equal to x. Suppose both sides I am taking logarithm. Log x is equal to log of b to the power of this. So log x to base b into log b to base b, the response log x to base b is equal to log x to base b. So these are all the fundamentals of logarithmic equations. Now we will understand logarithmic series. Mod x is less than 1. If it is more than 1, this is not applicable. If it mod x is less than 1, mod x means what? Minus 1 x to plus x. Minus 1 to plus 1. It should not be minus 1, it can be plus 1, but it cannot be minus 1. Minus 1 means it's 0, log 0 is not defined. So more than minus 1 and up to 1. So minus 1 is less than x, which is less than or equal to plus 1. So this is how defined. X minus x square by 2 plus x cubed by 3 minus 1 to the power of 4 to the power of n minus 1 x to the power of n by n. This is the series. So alternatively minus plus will come. Here you see here the power is plus, sign is minus. So minus 1 to the power of n minus 1. That is why it is coming minus 1 to the power of n minus 1. If it is x square, this is minus. If it is x to the power of 4, this is minus. X to the power of 6, minus. Like that. So minus 1 whole to the power of n is not coming here. If n is odd number, this is plus. If n is even number, this is minus. So this is the general term. So x minus x square by 2 plus x squared. Here there are no factorials. E to the power of x we have factorial. There are no factorial, but all are covered. By 1, by 2, by 3, by 4, all are covered. Then what is 1 minus x? In place of x, I am putting minus x. So this became minus. This is also minus of minus whole square is minus. This is also minus. So everything will be minus. So minus I am taking out x plus x square by 2 plus x squared by 3 like that. So everything is plus here except minus. So then let us say x plus x square by 2 plus x squared by 3 is equal to minus log of 1 minus x. Then this minus 1 here. So it is more to better to understand. So everything will be minus. Here all terms are coming. 1 by 2, 1 by 3 all are coming, but all are plus here. All are plus, that means minus of log of 1 minus x. If alternately plus minus, it is log of 1 plus x. So when I add these two, what will happen? Log a plus log b, log a b. So log of 1 plus x into 1 minus x. When I add these two, what will happen? This plus and this minus get cancelled. This plus and this minus get cancelled. So all minus terms will be there. All minus terms will be there. So minus of 2 into x square by 2 plus x to the 4 by 4, all even terms will come. So in the denominator, you will get 2, 4, 6, like that. All terms are not appearing. 2 into. minus 2. So this is log AB. 1 plus x. 1. What is log A by B? Log A by B means what? This is minus. So this become plus. So second term get only odd terms will remain. So 2 into x plus x squared by 3 plus 5 by 5. Like that it goes. So based on these 4 variations, we will get problems of logarithmic series. We have to convert the given series into one of this. With x can be 1 by 2, x can be minus 1 by 2, x can be 1 by 5. It cannot be more than 1. That is the requirement. Okay. So if x is 1, then what I am getting? I am getting 1 plus 1 log 2. Log 2. So 1 minus 1 by 2 plus 1 by 3 minus 1 by 4. This is the series. If x is 0, so everything is multiplied by x. So this is automatically 0. So values of x can be half, 1/3, minus 1 by 2, minus 4. It is a mod x should be between minus 1 and plus 1. Less than minus 1. Minus 1 should be less, not be equal to minus 1, but can be equal to plus 1. Then only the series is valid. So lot is a lot of 1 minus x by 2. So in place of x, I am putting x by 2. So x by 2 minus x square by 4 by 2, x by 2 whole cubed by 3, like that the series. In place of x, I am putting x by 2. So let us do some problems on this 4, converting the given series into 4. When we have to convert the given series into 4, in the denominator we don't have any factorials. We have a series of 1 by 2, 1 by 3. This is 1 by 2. This is 1 by 3. Like. So let us see first series. See, alternately minus plus and minus plus minus plus. So this is 1 plus x form. Here x is 1 by 2. X minus x square by 2 plus x cubed by 3. So x is minus plus 1 by 2. So log 1 plus 1 by 2 is equal to log 3 by 2. That is log 3 minus log 2. Understood? So we could able to identify x as, because x square is 1 by 2 square, x cubed is 1 by 2 cube. This is also 1 by 2 is x. So 1 by 1 into x. So it is exactly starting with sequence x minus x square by 2 plus exactly tally. So I did not do any minus or plus from this. This full series of log of 1 plus x. So I got. Let us see this series. 1 by 3 minus 1 by 2 into 1 by 3 into 5 plus 1 by 3. So minus, plus or continue. So this series will become what? This is 1 by 3. This is 1 by 2, 3, 5. 1 by 3, 5, 7. 1 by 4, 7, 9. After 1 by 3, we will get 1 by 4, 7, 9. Like that this series goes. If I do partial fractions, if I am able to do partial fractions, we have read partial fractions. So this is equal to a by 2 plus b by 3 plus c by 5. And if I find out a, b, c, this is minus. So whenever minus is there, first term will be plus, other two will be minus. Whenever plus is there, first term will be minus, other two will be plus. Let us see here. If the LCM is 2 into 3 into 5. So here comes 5 3s are plus 15. Here comes 5 2s are 10. Here 3 2s are 6. 10 plus 6, 16. So minus 16 plus 15 will be minus 1. Here also same. 7 5s are 35. Minus 35, this becomes plus 36 is equal to plus 1. So like that the series goes. So the only surviving in this series is the first term. All is getting in each series, the only first term is surviving. Here 1 by 3, minus 1 by 3 getting cancelled. Here minus 1 by 5, plus 1 by 5 getting cancelled. Here 1 by 7, minus 1 getting cancelled. Only first term is left over with plus minus. So first term is 1 by 2 plus. Here 1 by 3 minus. Here 1 by 4 plus, like that. So this is my. It should start from x minus x by, if x is 1, 1 minus 1 by 2. So it is plus 1 by 2. So I am adding 1 here. 1 adding, in fact I am adding minus 1. Minus 1. So I am taking minus out. So 1 minus 1 by 2 plus 1 by 3. Now this is my logarithmic series of 1 plus x. So since I have added minus 1 here, I have to also add plus 1. So this is minus of log 2 plus log e. So log e by 2 is the answer. So this is answer is given log 4 by e, but I am getting log e by 2 with this expansion. Let us recheck. Suppose I want to find out log 2. So log 2 is what? Log 1 plus x, 1 plus 1. So it is defined as 1 minus 1 by 2 plus 1 by 3 minus 1 by 4, like that up to infinity. So when we take sufficient terms, I'm getting it is converging to 0.693. So what is log 3? Log 3 is when I put y is 1 by 2, 1 plus 1 by 2, log 3 minus log 2. So I'm getting 1 by 2 series. So from this, if I add 2, log 2, I'll get log 3. So x minus x square by 2 plus x cubed by 3 minus here x I am putting 1 by 2. So from which I am adding log 2 of 0.693, I am getting log 3. Similarly, log 4 I am putting 1 by 3. Log 1 by 3 means what? 1 plus 1 by 3. Log 4 by 3. Log 4 minus log 3. So x plus x cubed square by 2 plus x cubed by 3. Here x is 1 by 3. So when I do sufficient terms, I'm getting a limiting value. So I'm finding 1.38. Like that, we can find out any logarithm value. These are all tabled in the logarithmic series. Let us see this problem. Some more problems on logarithmic series. 1 by 5 plus half into 1 by 5 square plus 1 by 3. So here x is 1 by 5. So this is a series of all plus. All, so log of 1 minus x, 1 minus of log of 1 minus x. So this becomes minus of log of 1 minus x, 1 minus 1 by 5. Because x is 1 by 5, x square, x cubed are appearing here. This is x, this is x square, this is x cubed. So by 2, by 3 are appearing. So this is a minus of log of 1. This is the second form of log. All are plus. And you have denominator, all numerals are there, integers. So this is minus of log of 1 minus x form. This is the form. So log 5 by minus of log 4 by 5 is equal to log 5 by 4, because minus comes here. 4 by 5 to the power of minus 1 becomes 5 by 4. Or log 5 minus log 4. Okay, let us see this series. Slightly difficult series. 1 by 1, 2, 3, 1 by 3, 4, 5, 1 by 5, 6, 7, like the series going on. If I take my nth term, this is n1. These are all. First term is odd number. Second term is even number. Third term is again odd number. So 2n minus 1, 2n, 2n plus 1, n is equal to 1 to infinity. Is it the 10th term? Is 10th term? So this is sum of this nth term. So I'm observing nth term. I'm putting partial fractions here. If I put partial fractions, what I'm getting ABC, A as 1 by 2, B as 1, minus 1, C as 1 by 2. So I take out 1 by 2 outside. So 1 by 2n minus 1 minus 2 by 2n plus 1 by 2n plus 1. So now I put n 1. I'm getting this. 1 minus 1 minus 2 by 2 plus 1 by 3. n2 I'm getting this. n3 I'm getting this. Like this I'm going. Now if you see in this series, this 1 by 2 is coming here. Yes, I'm adding. So 1 is there. So in place of 1, I have added another 1. 2. So 2 into 1 is, I have added another 1. This side also 1 is added. So why I have added another 1? So when I convert into all are 2, minus 2 by 2, I am getting. If I am taking 2 outside, but I am getting this. 2. This is 2. So it becomes 1. So this is 1 by 2. So 1 by 3 plus 1 by 3, 2 by 3. So I have taken 2 out, so 1 by 3. So 2 by 4 becomes again 2 have taken out 1 by 4. 1 by 5, 1 by 5, 2 by 5. I'm taking out 2 by 2 outside, 1 by 5. So like that, the middle term I have taken 2 out. The first terms, these odd terms are becoming double. So this when the 2 goes, I get a logarithmic series. So 2 log 2. This is log 1 plus 1. 2 log 2. So when I simplify, half log 4 by 8. This is my answer. So here what I have done, I have added 1 here because 1 by 3 plus 1 by 3, I am getting 2 by 3. 1 by 5 plus 1 by 5, I am getting 2 by 5. 1 by 1, I am getting only 1 by 1. So I want 1. So I have taken another added 1 here. Added. So I can take 2 easily out. So 1 minus 1 by 2. This series has appeared. Okay. Now let us see another problem. 1 by 2 plus 3 by 2 into x square plus 5 by 3 into x cubed. This is x. So this is x, y, z. So what is the nth term? This is x to the power of n. Bottom n factorial x to the power of n. This one is n 2n plus 1. 2n minus 1. This is not n plus 2. If it is n plus 2, this becomes 4 plus 2, 6. No, 3 plus 2, 5. 2 plus 2, 4. So this is not n. This is 2n minus 1. 2n minus 1. 2 into 4. 2 into 2, 4 minus 1, 3. 2 3s are 6 minus 1, 5. 2 4s are 8 minus 1, 7. So the nth term is 2n minus 1 by n into x to the power of n. So if I take x is as half. So 1 by 2 to the power of 4. This is n. I taken as n. So when I expand this, 2n, n get cancelled. So 2 into sigma x to the power of n minus sigma x to the power of n by n. X to the power of n by n. Now you know 2 into sigma x to the power of n. So I am adding x is half plus half square plus half cube like that. This is a geometric progression. This is a geometric. I have added 1 and minus 1. So out of 2 is there 2. I have added 2 here and I minus 2. So 2 into this is a geometric progression. 1 by 1 minus r. Other term 60 minus sigma x to the power of n by n. This is the logarithmic series. X plus x squared by 2 plus x cubed by 3. This is nothing but minus log of 1 minus x. So this is the nth term is converted into one geometric progression series, one logarithmic series. So when I simplify this GP I am getting 2 into 1 by 1 minus 2. Minus 2 plus log of this minus of this is log of 1 minus x. All are there plus terms. So we will simply by heart sigma x to the power of n by n minus sigma x to the power of n by n is 1 minus log of 1 minus x. The nth term. Nth term is sigma x to the power of n by n minus of x to the power of n by n. This nth term is minus 1 to the power of n minus 1 x to the power of n by n. So this we have to remember. So when I say log of 1 minus x, x is half here, half square, half cube, x is half. So this is becoming log of 1 minus. This is 1 by 1, 2 minus 1, 2 will come. So this entire sum is becoming 1. So 1 by 2, 2 minus 1, 1 minus 1 by 2, this is half, become 2. So here it is a by 1 minus r. 1 minus half is bottom half. So this become 4. It's actually becoming 4 minus 2 plus log half. So 4 minus 2 is 2 plus log half. This is the answer. Let us see another problem. So here I have done just a by 1 minus r is this is 2. It has to be 1 plus r 1.5 is coming here. It has to be 2. 2 into 2 is 4. 4 minus 2. So let us go to another problem. 1 by 3 into 2 square plus 1 by 5 into 2 to the power of 4. So this is a even x square, x to the power of 4, x to the power of 6. So it's even. So this is when I take 2 outside. Take 2 outside. This is giving half plus this is 1 by 3 into 2 cube, because I have to x cubed by 3, x to the power of 5 by 5. I have to, both power should be same. X to the power of n by n. X to the power of n by n should be same. So I have taken, I have divided this everything by 2. So 1 by 2 x plus x cubed by 3 plus x to the power of 5 by 5, 2 into. So this is nothing but log of 1 plus x by 1 minus x. It is in the form of log of 1 plus x by 1 minus x, because all we have 1 by 3, 1 by 5. You see this formula? Division formula. We have x by 1, x cubed by 3, x to the power of 5. All are positive, because when we add these two, when we subtract these two, I am getting all positive. 2 into. When you subtract this become plus, even numbers get cancelled, so I am getting this. So when I substitute, x is 1 by 2 here. So x cubed by 3, x cubed of 5 by 5, x is 1 by 2. So 1 plus 1 by 2 by 1 minus 1 by 2. So this is log 3. The answer. So let us continue our problem solving. Y is given series of y, and we have to write x in terms of y. So what is this series? X plus x square by 2 plus x cubed by 3 plus 2 of 4 by 4. This is nothing but minus log of 1 minus x. So minus log of 1 minus x. This is the formula. All are plus and all denominator we are having numerically. So this is minus of log of 1 minus x. So that means what? E to the power of minus y is equal to 1 minus x. So x is equal to 1 minus e to the power of minus y. So I am writing x is equal to 1 minus e to the power of minus y. I know e to the power of minus y will be 1 minus e to the power of exponential equation 1 minus 1 by 1 factorial plus y square by 2 factorial minus y cubed by 3 factorial, like that. Minus 5 means alternative will come and factorials will come in the bottom. This is exponential series. So this is the, so if I get 1 minus 1 getting cancelled, what is left out with y minus y square by 2 factorial plus y cubed by 3 factorial, like that. So this is why I am expressing x in terms of y. So such problem comes exponential to logarithmic, logarithmic to exponential. We should be conversant with both. So let us see this. We have to write this in powers of x. So this I am converting into fractions. So 2x square plus 3x plus 1 can be written as x plus 1 into 2x plus 1. So log AB, log A plus log B. So log of 1 plus x, I know what is log of 1 plus x minus x square by 2 plus x squared by 3, like that. Log of 1 plus 2x, here in place of x it is 2x. So 2x minus half into 2x square plus 1 by 3 into x cube, like that. So these two things I have to add. If I see my general term, minus 1 to the power of 1, n minus 1 to the power of n minus 1 into x by n is the first term, into 1 here 1 plus here 2 to the power of n. Log 2x is 2 to the power of n is getting added here, 2 to the power of n. So this is my general term. If you see here, log of 1 plus 2x, when it is valid, when mod of 2x is less than 1, that means x should be less than half. So this expression is valid, the expansion is valid if x is less than half. Only x is less than 1, it is valid here, but here 2x is there, so it is less than this is. So let us see, we have to find out log of 1 plus x square. So when we see such terms, we have to find out coefficients of x of 8 and x of 9 in this. So I have to somehow fraction it. Here I have done fraction. I have to somehow fraction it. What is this? How to do fraction? This is nothing but a minus a cubed minus b cubed is equal to a minus b into a square plus ab plus b square. So this is in the form of a square plus ab plus b square. So a cubed minus b cubed by a minus b. Fraction, it need not be multiplied by fraction. It can be a division fraction also. Because log a by b is log a minus log b. So log a by b log a. So in place of x, I put x cube. In place of minus log of 1 minus x is all plus, I will get item. So I am expanding this. So x log of 1 minus x minus of x. So log of 1 minus x is minus will come. Minus of x plus x squared by 2 plus x cubed by 3, like that will come. In place of x is x cubed. Here also minus of log of 1 minus x. That means here it is minus, here it is plus. Because 1 minus x is minus of all terms. Plus is plus of all terms. X plus x squared by 2 plus x cubed by 3 x to the power n by n. Now I want to find out x to the power of 8. Here x to the power of 8 will be available? No. X cubed, x to the power of 6, x to the power of 9. So no x to the power of 8 is available. Here only available. X to the power of 8 by 8 will come. So 1 by 8 is the coefficient of x to the power of 8. What is x to the power of 9? Here 1 by 9. Here it is a minus 1 by. Here minus is there. Minus 1 by 3. So that is minus 2 by 9. So whenever you have been asked to find out coefficients, you have to first fraction it, either in terms of multiplication or in terms of division. Then you make two sum series, you can easily find out. So let us see this example. X minus 1 by x plus 1 plus x square minus 1 by x plus 1 whole square into 1 by 2 plus 1 by 3 into x cubed minus 1 by x1 plus 1 whole cubed. Like that it is going on series. So how to do this series? I am simply expanding the series. This is x minus 1 by x plus 1. So x by x plus 1 minus 1 by x plus 1. This is x square by x plus 1 whole square minus 1 by x plus 1 whole square into 1 by 2. This is x cubed by x plus 1 whole cubed into 1 by 3 minus 1 by x plus 1 whole cubed into 1 by 3. These are two series. These are two series. One series is x log of here. Let us see these terms. Let x by x plus 1 is x. Let us assume x by x plus 1 is x. Then what is x plus x square by 2 plus x cubed by 3. So this is one series. X plus x square by 2 plus x cubed by 3. So this is nothing but minus of log of 1 minus x. Minus of log of 1 minus x by x plus 1. Now see the other series with 1. This is also, let us assume here also 1 by x1 is x. So x plus x1 square by 2 plus x1 cubed by 3. So all under minus. So I am taking minus out. Minus of x plus x1 square by 2 plus x1. X is 1 by x plus 1. So this is also minus of log of 1 minus x. So minus minus get cancelled. So plus log of 1 minus x. So how it is defined? Log of 1 minus x. Minus of x plus x square by 2 plus x cubed by 3. This is what is, if I take minus out, this is x plus x square by 2 plus x cubed by 3. So the terms with x multiplication, here x is x by x plus 1. The term with the 1 multiplication of the numerator, it is 1 by x. 1 by x. So, but both are having all numerators with plus 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 plus. When I take it minus out, everything is plus plus plus. So this is minus log of 1 minus x. So this is the term. When I simplify it, this is log of minus x plus 1 by 1. So when I log of a plus log b. So when I multiply x plus 1 is getting cancelled, x is left. Answer is log x. So like that, we have to understand how to convert it into these 4 options in the logarithm. The given series. and simplify the logarithmic series problems. We have to do more and more practice on this to get acquaintance with the system, to get command over the subject. Okay.